Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are watching us from. If this is your first time of coming across our channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you're about to watch again is a case of Mr. Wale and Mrs. Gift Christian, a girl who said that she was a prostitute, that Mr. Wale pregnated her when she was 15 years old, and Mr. Wale refused to take a responsibility of his child. Now they went to go and do a DNA test, and the result is out. Please stay tuned while we announce the result of the DNA of our child and Mr. Wale child. Please stay tuned. God bless you and bye for now. Ciao.
Don't just watch, share and like on this. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear you out. I was asking you before now. I asked that you make payment for this DNA test.
Yes, ma, I made the payment.
So what was the courage? What gave you the courage for doing that?
Because I'm very sure that the child belongs to Mr. Wale. That was why I made the payment.
You're very sure the child belongs to him?
Yes, ma.
So what if the result turned out negative?
Ma, I don't think that will happen because I'm very sure about what I'm saying.
You are sure?
Yes, ma.
Very sure?
Yes, ma, very sure.
Okay, let's hear from Mr. Wale briefly. All right, page. Thank you. All right, go ahead. Okay, sorry. Mr. Wale, nice meeting you once again today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Please, can we be very sure, because some of you can get angry and afterwards change your mind.
About what now?
Have you really gone to rethink about this whole issue?
Like I said the last time I came to the office in Allen,
Yeah.
whatever the result is, I'm okay with it. Positive, I'll play my part as a father. Negative, I accept it in good faith.
What is wrong with the mic? Is it from here or from you people's mouth? Can you speak again?
Hello? Hello?
Okay. Go ahead.
So like I said, whichever way the result comes, positive, okay, negative, okay.
Whichever way the result comes, positive, okay, negative, okay. I don't think it's going to be that way, because if it is positive,
okay,
you know, of course, the outcome will be something else because of the stress, the doubt, and everything. And you are aware that if the result turns out positive, the what is it called? The amount paid for the DNA test
will be refunded.
Will be refunded
Yes,
to her.
definitely.
That you agreed.
Yes, yes.
And if it turns out positive, you pick up your responsibility as a father, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Let's give them final call, because they said that by this roundabout, normally it's always done there because their office, the distance is not that too much. Here, but today is Friday and traffic and all that. So initially they thought it would be announced there. Give me that phone. Yeah, hold on. for being present. I don't know what is the issue. The network problem, I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Wale.
Yes, ma'am.
Outside this very child that these ladies are accusing you of having or pregnancy, do you have any other child?
I have 2 kids.
You have 2 kids.
Yes.
You are married.
Yes.
Okay, I want us, before these DNA people are, I want us to rub some minds.
Okay.
Because the whole thing is becoming like a trend.
Like
A trend.
okay.
A rainy things
Okay.
in Nigeria, which we still need to, if not total eradication, we still need to look into it, how we can bring it to the various limits.
Okay.
If you are actually married, as a married man, who's supposed to be faithful to his wife and his children, because you are not just going to be faithful to your spouse. I believe a faithful wife and a faithful father, man, you are also faithful to your children.
Yes.
By not trying to create issue in the nearest future for your children that you are going to have outside wedlock or even with wedlock. As a married man, what led you having extramarital affair that you are cheating on your spouse and you are not even cheating in a situation where you need to avoid this kind of situation?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Please, you help me speak up because I don't know why the mic is still low.
Okay.
Right.
As at when we were together, as at that time,
Yeah.
I wasn't married.
Okay, you're not married.
Yes.
So you're just both single, trying to
Yes.
acquaint.
Yes.
Okay. Is your wife aware of the situation?
No.
She's not aware.
Yes.
Okay, have you really prepared her? If this child turned out to be your own, how would you handle your marital situation?
I've not told her about it. It's my issue, and I want to be very sure before saying anything about it.
You want to be very
I need to be sure before talking to her about it. I will definitely. I will talk to her about it.
Okay. Did you also thought that this kind of situation can break your home?
It can, but not. It might. No, let me say it can. My home, it can't break it. It happened like I said, it happened back then before we got married, and it's something I can't. I know my wife. I can explain things to her.
I should let go.
If the child is mine, the child is mine. The child is innocent of anything happening now. So, if she's mine, she's mine. She'll just have to understand. I will talk to her about it.
But did you see the possibility? Because I've seen a situation where some women also confide in me that they don't speak it out. They are in marriage. In the first, their spouse cheated on them and have kids from outside. And because they feel, okay, from outside, right? Let me have the result is here. Let him go ahead. I know what to do to him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I still want some of us that in marriage not to rule out some possibility or impossibility happening in marriage. just like she said. Possibly, maybe she have her own child before, or she wants to like take it like a normal thing. And I've seen a situation where some women confide in me. They are in marriage, their husband cheated on them and have child from outside, hoping okay, if my child is my child, she cannot kill the child, and they'll break the news to her, and life goes on. And the woman in turn, because she cannot kill the child, she started cheating also in the marriage. Some of them went as far as having child also in that marriage that does not belong to the man. But the man assumed the child belonged to him until a certain point, the biological father of that child will come up demanding for that child in the list of the children that this man and this lady have together. If you are in such situation or such happened to you, how would you handle this case?
Firstly, like
you speak up. I don't know.
Let me.
This camera is not on your face. If it's on your face, they will understand when you speak. Then now that it's not on your face, you have to speak up so that they can hear you.
Like you said.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to put myself in that situation. Anyway, but
what is that? Close that door.
It's if it was something that happened before marriage, like in this issue, in this situation, I knew her before I got married to my wife, and this child happened before I got married. So, to me, although different strokes for different folks, I don't know. To me, I don't feel it's enough reason. I don't feel it's enough reason to decide to now probably have extramarital affairs as a woman, then decide to have kids too. I don't think it's enough reason. So far, that it happened before I got married, and I've been able to come up to say, okay, this happened before we got married. I want to believe there should be a level of understanding. That's it.
Has she ever questioned you about something like that? Because maybe when you were 14, have you had child before or whatever? Has she ever asked you such question?
My wife?
Yeah.
We had.
Where both of you were just starting.
We've had this conversation once before. I can't remember when, but we've had this conversation once.
And you told her no?
Yeah, it's not a no per se. There was no conclusion. We just talked about it. It was just a normal talk. It was a discussion, not a question and answer thing. We just had a conversation like that.
How open that door from there? You say?
I said she just brought up the conversation, and we talked about it. It wasn't a Q&A thing. It wasn't a question and answer thing.
How long now?
I can't really remember, but I know we talked about it once.
Okay. Then has she confronted you?
Like I said, the first time she came up with this was back then too. It was back then, and after then we stopped seeing for a very long time. Not until one time one guy walked up to me. I don't know who the guy is, but he claims to be a brother. And he too said some things. We talked like guys, and that was the end again. I didn't see that guy again. I didn't hear from her again till this Facebook Messenger chat. What's up? I want to see your child, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. So that was I can't really remember.
So, did you discuss that before she came, or she started confronting before you discussed that with your wife?
With my wife?
Yeah.
No, like I said, it was my wife who brought up the conversation. It was a discussion.
Yeah, but then has she told you that she had a baby for you?
Yeah, like I said, before then, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so your answer towards that question to your wife was not really straight yes or no?
No.
If there is a possibility, it could, but you are not sure.
Yeah, somehow.
All right. This is your journey. let's go. The name of the child is Chidima, right? Okay. The child is Chidima. The supposed father is Wale Sisi. First we have D3S1358. The child is 1415. The supposed father Wale is 1417. We have DWA 1.87. The child is 1719. The supposed father Wale Sisi is 17. We have D16S539. The child is 1011. The supposed father Wale is 1013. We have CSF1PO. The child is 1012. The supposed father Wale is 1012. We have TIPOX. The child is 89. The supposed father Wale is 911. We have D8S1179. The child is 1113. The supposed father is 1113. We have D21S11. The child is 2829. The supposed father is 2831. We have D18S51. The child is 2022. The supposed father is 2022. We have D2S441. The child is 811. The supposed father is 1114. We have D19S433. The child is 1314.2. The supposed father is 1213. We have TH01. The child is 68. The supposed father is 69. We have FGA. The child is 2122. The supposed father is 2125. We have D22S1045. The child is 1617. The supposed father Wale is 1516. We have D5S818. The child is 912. The supposed father is 812. We have D13S317. The child is 12. The supposed father Wale is 12. We have D7S420. The child is 11. The child is 1011. The supposed father Wale is 811. We have SE33. The child is 1430.2. The supposed father Wale is 28.2, 30.2. We have D10S1248. The child is 1315. The supposed father Wale is 1314. Then we have D1S1656. The child is 1417.3. The supposed father Wale is 1417.3. We have G2S1338. The child is 1925. The supposed father Wale is 1926. Then we have the Amerogene. The child is X. The supposed father is XY. Now the interpretation. The combined paternity invoice. Give to that lady. Give to her mom. What's the name again?
Gift, Christian.
Gift.
That's ma.
From this result I've read so far, I know you are not a DNA scientist or specialist?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you see the possibility of this child being a Wale's child?
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
Now from this result?
Yes, ma'am.
From this very
Yes, ma'am.
result?
I guess.
How did you get?
Based on the because of the numbers are related. Most of the numbers are related, ma'am.
What are the numbers that are not related?
I believe those ones that are not related are not much there.
And I want to let both of you know that. I hope you know that if the child belongs to him, we cannot hide this camera. I hope you know that. For sure. And if the child turns out not to become him, then nobody will come and to you.
Okay, ma'am.
But from this, are you still standing that the child belongs to you?
Yes, ma'am. Very sure, ma'am.
Give to Wale. Hello, sir. From this result, I know you are not a lab sir. We are genetic scientists. Can you tell us what you think is the result?
Honestly, I don't know. I just heard figures.
Okay, just a figure. So you can't really tell what the result is all about.
Until it is interpreted.
All right, let's go straight and interpret it. The combined paternity test is 2.264.656. Shows the alleged father is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child based on testing results obtained from the analysis of the DNA listed. The possibility of paternity is 99.99995%. Shows that the child belongs to you. Can I repeat? All right, the possibility of the paternity between yourself and that girl child is 99.99995%. Shows that the child is for you. Where is the child? Is that the child? Wale, that is the child.
Okay.
0 8 1 1 2 8 1 1 6 2 0.
So, congratulations once again, the truthful prostitute. I am proud of you, and I believe the world is proud of you. You may not understand. You are not a prostitute, but I'm repeating the word based on the statement of Wale last time, because everybody have life. And the life you live, it could be that you live your own open, while others live their own with pretense, and they are worse than you. The best and loved woman in the Bible was a prostitute. The woman that offered Jesus Christ the highest priced gifts in the Bible was a prostitute. The woman that Jesus judged fairly in the Bible was a prostitute. And many of those that they call prostitutes today, they are the best housewives, because they've tested out somewhere and they've made up their mind to be settled. And once they are settled for life. You will not have any reason to question their integrity, their sincerity in relationship, because they know what it is out there. If you are a prostitute and you still know who is the father of your child, then you want to be celebrated. That you never mind your words, you never shifted your ground, you never argue anything, you stand on one word till this moment. And you prove those that think you are a prostitute without direction wrong. So I am happy for you and congratulations, my sister. And Wale, come to think of it, I am not expecting this action from you. The same action you are putting up, I'm not expecting that from you.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes, you once doubt the faithfulness of this lady because of how you met her. But now the result turned out that the prostitute you met in the hotel turned out to become your baby mother, and the child belonged to you. Is this child also a prostitute?
No.
So how come that you have now discovered that this child is now your child, and you did not show any feelings of even embrace your blood,
Okay.
which is for you?
Thank you, ma'am.
Tell us reason why.
The last time I came to Allen,
Yes.
after we finished, after we left the office outside, I called the baby to at least give her some money or for the mother to take transport. But she just dragged that.
Reason. At least that then she reserved the right not to connect you and the child. And for for other reason, you also don't have right to give a child that you are not sure of your legal right over the child as her biological father. So you cannot use that to judge your action or your gesture today.
Okay. Definitely, she's my child. From what the result is now, no going back about that. So whether I, by my attitude now or something, she's my child. I cannot push her away. That's for sure.
You cannot push her away, but they have not seen any sign of even likeness.
That is just here. What you are saying is just here now. So
yeah.
What happens afterwards?
You are even like, you need to kick the child and let this child know. Let us know that this child is for you anywhere, anytime, in any part of the world. This is your pretty dancer. Nobody knows what any child will become tomorrow, either whether in wedlock or outside wedlock. The destiny of every child is in the hand of God. The resemblance is just, remember, we don't judge, we don't give children to people based on resemblance. I would have carried so many children, because I've seen a lot that look like me and my husband. I would have been going on the street and be picking you are my husband's child, come here. You look like me, I think you are my child, come. But we don't give child to people based on resemblance. Alright, we just want to open the call line for few people to call in before we close that. The call line is 090-3024-84. Angel, how are you? Please give her mic. I want to ask her. I want to talk to her. But that is my best friend today. I have a friend and I have another daughter today. How are you? This is human right baby. What is your name?
Chidima Christian.
Chidima. Chidima Christian. Your name is no more Chidima Christian. Wale, tell her what is her phone name.
Well, I'll definitely begin to work on that.
Tell her what is her surname.
I'll tell her in her ear.
Oh yeah, tell her you're here. Let her pronounce it out. Tell her what is her surname. Tell me what your daddy told you.
Ceci.
Ceci. That name, you are not an American. Tell us what is it. Wale, which is your surname? Is this
That's
your
my
Wale?
name. That's my name. That's my, yeah. It means God's own.
God's own.
Yeah.
Which language is that?
I'm from Badagry.
Badagry. Is that Yoruba name? Okay, Badagry. All this Cotonou, half Yoruba. Okay, Ceci. Okay, your name is Chidima Wale. Chidima says
She
Chidima
can't.
says
We'll work on that. She can't be Chidima.
She can't be Chidima.
Yeah. maybe from her mom's side she'll still be Chidima.
You want to give back Badagry name?
We'll definitely work on that.
Just tell me the name. Let me see this girl is fine. Go and call her the name. In fact, your name is Pretty Sexy. Pretty Chidima Sexy. So if your God is good, yeah. So your name is Pretty, God is good, Sexy. So if your father give you another name, you will know better. Human rights give you Pretty. All right. Good evening. Your name and where you are calling from.
Good evening, ma.
Turn down the volume of what
Hello?
you are calling from.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Your name?
My name is Janeke Chinena, ma.
From
I'm
where?
calling from Abuja.
All right. Go ahead.
Ma, please, I have a case to report. I
Can
don't
you
know if
imagine? You are calling, I said you are calling to contribute for a matter, you are calling, you have a case to report on top of case again. Now for now. This line is open for this DNA test will just result. If you have an advice for Ceci, the father of the child, or the mother of the child, you call him. That is what we are talking about. Thank you. Good evening. Your name and where you are calling from.
Good evening, ma.
Please speak up. Let's hear you. If you are calling to contribute, speak loud.
Yes, I'm Joy calling from Germany.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I want to congratulate you. Please congrats. I'm happy for you. Finally, the daughter belongs to Wale. Wale, take care of it.
Yeah, I will. I said I will.
So that name, stop calling her that name. She's just there because, like she said she's an orphan. It's not her fault that you met her in whatever. That one is her past life.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you're doing a nice job there. So God bless you and keep you and your husband.
Amen. Thank you. Who write this? Wale,
Yes, ma'am.
whether you are traveling to Jamaica or you are going to Canada, I is not at least you are traveling within Lagos. She tire you go sleep in Lagos. Our concern now, how will this girl fund be returned and how the upkeep of the child will keep? You know, one, we may want to leave it between you and this lady, but we still may not want to leave it totally because you have a family, you have a wife. So if to avoid any further issues, you will tell us how you want to give upkeep of this child. If you want to be sending to the mom without stress, now that you know the child belongs to you, fine. And if you want to be sending to her via this office so that she will not deny tomorrow that you are not giving this, you are not taking care of the child, fine. You will make one choice, either to her or to her via this office. That is number one. The number two, 150,000 she paid for her DNA test, it should be returned. So your traveling is not our major concern. Our concern will have sensitive issue that we need to resolve first before you talk about your trip.
Yeah, the 150, like I wrote an undertaking here to refund the money. So probably I'll have to send that to you. I'll send the 150 to your office here. But our upkeep, I'll send to the mother directly, and I will not fail on that. You have my word.
Okay, the 150, when will that be?
That'll be next month, because I had some things to do this past month. So.
But I was expecting you to have the 150 with your body as you are coming. If this child turned not to be my own, the same way this lady come out boldly to pay to disabuse the mind of the whole world or the East, you should have peacefully returned the money back to her and made the transfer now.
Honestly, ma, there's no. It's not about me not wanting to pay or something. I don't have it now, but I will, and that's why I said I'm paying that to you so that you can confirm that I paid it. I'm sending that to your office. It might not even be before then. It might not be up to that time. But I'll send that to you. I'll have your details and I'll send to you.
That your undertaker will be with caution, so that if it not pay up to the day
No problem.
we will come up with you and police.
No problem.
Your face is everywhere.
No problem.
Give him undertaking to good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from, please.
Good morning, President. I'm calling from Africa. How are you?
I'm fine, please. I will advise, if you are calling and you are calling for us to really hear your contribution. Please drop a low voice and speak up so that we can benefit from your contribution. It will be useless when you waste your credit, you take our time, you engage the line, and we can't hear nothing from your contribution. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
Good evening. My name is Wale. I'm calling from Dubai.
Go ahead.
My President, well done for your good work you are doing.
Thank you.
May God bless you. Please, I want to advise Wale to take care of the
You want to
girl
do what?
I want to tell Wale, Mr. Wale, to take care of the child.
You just
And
woke up from sleep.
to take, hello?
Are you just waking up from sleep?
Yes.
If you wake up properly, make you allow people where they are awake in their country to call the line so that we'll be able to hear them. In the line.
Yeah. I really love the name of the new name that the Wale gave to this Chelsea. I love the name very well. So Wale should take care of the. Yes.
I really understand that you just wake up from sleep. Now I will not blame you. Because this name you are giving her is not even they say you love the name Sensi. Did Wale tell you the name of her daughter is Sensi? Wale name is Sensi, not Sensi as in S-E-Z-Y.
That is good name.
Okay, it's alright, we agree, no problem.
Well done, madam. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right, have a nice day, madam.
Amen. Thank you. Sleep well, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, thank you, yeah.
Bye. Maybe now notification waking from sleep. We just jump into the middle of the DNA test. So let me quickly contribute before the line again. Wale, what did you have to tell the mother of your baby over this matter?
In the course of the argument we've had, I can only say I'm very sorry about that. It wasn't intentional. It was as a result of the whole thing, and it's nice she proved me wrong anyway. And I would say a big thank you to her for taking care of this lovely child as much as I can see. Even the last time I came, my friends were very, very, very happy. Like, man, she's trying. And I commend her for that.
Alright, thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm very sorry, and I'm very, very sorry.
It's alright. Gate, I believe you have accepted the apology. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Is it your natural lips? Because I've been longing to have this pink lips, and I cited you. I wanted to ask. I always forget. Now I remember. Please, if it's not natural, show me the way. Chairman always like pink lips, so I have to get pink lips. That is nice. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Mrs. Lynn, and I'm calling from Enugu State.
Okay, go ahead. How is Enugu State?
Enugu is fine, just that it's cloudy.
Oh, that is good. The weather will be cool and it will rain. You have enough food stuff.
I'm telling you.
Okay, go ahead.
So my contribution is that one, I have the intervention for Wale.
Okay.
He's not even showing any sign of remorse towards the lady.
Okay.
There is no one in this life that doesn't have past life.
Yeah.
So it just happened that maybe even the girl may not do all those things because she wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So even at that, she still maintained her cool, like being pregnant and the fear who the father of the child is. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So Wale should apologize to her and at the same time take good care of the girl's child.
Thank you.
By looking at both of them, she resembles him.
Yeah.
So that is just my own contribution. He should just show a sign of remorse towards the girl. She's a woman being, not because aside of her past life.
Thank you very
And
much.
you guys are really doing a good job. I commend your effort,
Thank
my
you.
president. I appreciate all your good work.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
All right. We'll just expect only 2 calls and we'll end this matter. Only 2 calls we'll just attend to. Gift, I want you to be my friend. Will you give me that opportunity? Will you be my friend? I want a deeper one. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Give Wale paper to sign when he return home. I hope you know the difference between offer. In life, it's only content. They keep saying you judge content of product by container. In all cases, it's not like that. You may judge it based on the attractiveness, but you can, in all cases, you may judge wrongly if you judge content by the container of the content. There are lots of people that made mistakes, that settled down in marriage to so many fake, bad brothers and sisters in the church. Step out. After all said and done, in that marriage you see the man dying in silence, see the woman dying in silence, because they thought who they see in the church is the best brother and sister on earth. Unknowingly to you that what you are running from out there is inside this church, and the same thing you run to. You are running from a domestic violence man, you are running from a cheating wife, you are running from a nagging wife, you are running from nagging husband, you are not running from a man that cannot provide for your home, you are running for a woman that will never respect a man. But at the end of the day, you will settle down with what you are running from. Why? Because you are judging the content by the container. You see a sister wear very long gown. Her gown will be sweeping every church, flowing. You know, she want to wear hat. The hat will cover both the ear, everything. You can't find ear nowhere. She cannot wear earring. She can't wear wristwatch. She cannot make up. No lipstick, no powder, no eye pencil. Once they say praise the Lord, oh, not only one hand, they 5 finger and everything, hallelujah, and she will jump and roll. If pastor speak in tongue 1 second, only her spirit have carried her 1 million times. Find her in marriage. You will be wondering. Your next prayer now is, every devil in my house, in the life of my wife, out, is a lie. That devil has been, she herself is a complete devil, pretending to be that repentant wife you are searching for, unknowingly to you. Your prayer point will change. I bind devil, I lose devil, I bind Satan. Then at the end, there is no Satan anywhere. This woman has been pretending to you all this while because of her physical appearance, what she has been wearing in church. Every service she attends, she will be in choir, she will be an usher, she will be a cleaner, she will be in sanctuary. Pastor call today, na Sister Mary dey there, na him dey clean church, he don clean altar, na him dey clean everywhere. But call Mary in marriage. Choir, if she sing today, your sickness will receive healing because of her voice. Find her in marriage. The man is dying in silence. He can't speak up, because if he speak out, what will the word say? He can't complain, because if he divorce, what will other church members say? Is that not brother? Is that not pastor this? Is that not brother James? But at the end, if you don't speak up to solve your problem, you will die. So in most cases, don't judge people based on their physical look. Judge them based on their attitudes. Women can pretend and pretend and pretend until they started having children. That is when you see her first lifestyle as a single, second lifestyle as an engaged person, third one as fresh marriage, fourth one as she's already married, fifth one as somebody that have one child, sixth one somebody that have one girl, seventh somebody that have complete balance. Then she will start her life. Some men can pretend until you enter final. That is when they will show you you are not a wife, you are a slave. And that brother have always been speaking in tongue, full branded brother, fasting and prayer, pray 3 hours non-stop. But after marriage, what come after? Engage them in business, they will fail you. If they said yes, run, it's opposite. So please, I have seen who have run DNA tests severally in our office. Married women, 1 child, 2 child belong to man, another 2 did not belong to the same man. Even at times, the 3, no one belong to the man they are married to. But they call themselves married women. You will be running from the one you meet on the street that is wearing bomb shot and another prostitute. Look at it, wayward, this and that. Who you put in your house is more wayward than even the person you are calling wayward that day. If a married woman will come out and challenge the husband, the children belong to you. And eventually the children, no one, I'm not talking out of 2, not even 1 mistakenly become the owner, become the man's son. The 2, no one belongs to the man. And they are fully married, both in church, both in court. How comes infidelity? Don't judge anybody by the person's physical look, appearance. Yes, prostitution is not good. In the sight of God, is a sin. But have you really take yourself time to ask why this person is into it? Have you been able to think how you can bring the person out from such lifestyle by your own little contribution in the person's life? Either by thanksgiving, either by preaching, either by your own lifestyle? No. But you are just busy condemning the person. She's like this, she dressed like that, she talk like this. You condemn too much. A life of every true believer as a child of God imparts in the life of others positively. Don't condemn nobody because you are not perfect there. I am not perfect. But today, Gift Christian have proven the baby father wrong and also proved other people's wrong. Thank God this result come out positive and she stood on her ground till this moment. So the word is enough for the wise. Very soon we will be coming to discuss so many topics that we will both benefit from. God bless you. Have a nice weekend. I'll be back in a moment. Bye.